hope to have a bit of protection over there because the wind is a bit tricky.
We made it here and it's just a world of difference here. At the end of this week they're forecasting 39 degrees. Today's actually quite a special day.
Yay, we won!
We've met up with the guys from Ithaca. How do you feel about that?
A bit nervous.
One should enjoy the journey. Are we enjoying the journey?
Oh yeah.
Aye aye, Captain. Here we go. Welcome to this week's episode of Sailing Talia. It's a jam-packed one this week, guys, so let's dive straight in.
Good morning, everyone. So we just left the beautiful island of Kastos this morning at 8 and we are now heading to Lefkas again. We hope to have a bit of protection over there because the wind is a bit tricky these last 24 hours, and the thing is that where we were in Kastos it was a bit too windy, and during the night it was really rolly and then noisy because of the motion of the waves. It made the boat ring everywhere. So to be honest, I didn't spend a good night's sleep, but it's okay. It's a shame because honestly that bay was beautiful. The water was just crystal clear, just like I like. I had the chance to dive yesterday and that was magnificent. So it's a bit of a shame for that, but on the other hand, we prefer not to spend another night in Wasp Bay, that was the name of the anchorage, and head to Sivota, which is a small little village in a small harbor, natural harbor. We should be there in 2 hours, so short sail, and we have the sun, we have a bit of wind. We're probably gonna unfold the head and sail a bit.
Sadly, the wind wasn't playing ball, so we had to motor the whole way. But we did get to experience for the first time what it feels like to be punching into the wind that channels between these islands. We tried our best so far to avoid this in the past.
So we just arrived in Sivota.
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting trip in, actually. There was huge channeling of wind between the two islands, so between the island of Ithaca and the island here of Lefkada. It's called the Venturi effect. It was really hitting us pretty full on the, at first on the nose and then just off to the port side. Yeah, we made it here and it's just a world of difference here. It's just incredibly calm.
It's protected, that's for sure.
It's very well protected. Looks like a nice place so far from the boat. Shall we go out and have a look?
Yes, definitely.
Let's go out and discover.
Yeah.
What's happening, guys? So here we are in Lefkas in Greece, still in the beautiful town of Sivota. We've been here for the last 2 days because we've been busy working on the next episode for this channel. Today's actually quite a special day. Do you want to tell them why?
Because today it's been 1 year that we started sailing.
That's right, so a year ago today was the first day that we jumped aboard Talia, and we haven't looked back since, really, and it's been a pretty wild adventure. So tonight we're going to go and celebrate with maybe 1 or 2 small glasses of wine.
Let's see.
The weather forecast has been around 32, 33 degrees Celsius each day since we've been here. Today I think it's more like 36, 37. The end of this week they're forecasting 39 degrees. I'm not sure if we're in the Mediterranean or Dubai, but it is bloody hot. So one of the greatest things about docking here in Sivota is all of the restaurants have these free pontoons, and under the condition that you eat with them, you can stay for free, and I think that's a pretty good deal. So what have you had?
Aperol Spritz.
How was it?
Very, very good. This is my favorite drink. We're gonna go to 12 Gods restaurant for dinner.
Halloumi, God's meatballs, excellent. Later that night we found a quiet little bar to watch the Belgian national team beat Finland in the European Championship.
Yay, we won! The Belgian team won! I'm really happy. A big shout out to our latest Patreons, Stuart and Patrick. Your support means the world to us and goes directly towards producing these weekly videos. To find out more about Patreon, check out the link below.
So after a great Talia anniversary last night, today we are setting sail once again and heading to Ithaca. At the moment, Laura is removing the line that we put up as a laundry line. So yes, we have been hanging our clean laundry out for all the public to see. It's kind of a metaphor for our life on YouTube, really. Anyway, we will head off in the next few minutes. And I think Laura is going to take the helm for the first time, leaving the marina. How do you feel about that?
A bit nervous, but no. I feel great. It's a new experience and I like new experience.
You'll be fine, I'm sure. It's not too much wind. There's about 6 knots of crosswind. We should be fine.
So we just left the dock and everything went well to leave the marina over there. So, well, you know, that wasn't too complicated because we didn't have any boat on the starboard or the port side. But I did it, so I'm quite happy about that. And right now Luke is putting all the fenders away, so I quite like to see him doing that because most of the time I'm the one doing it. And now we're on our way to Ithaca.
So we can actually see the north end of Ithaca from where we are here as we're leaving Lefkada. We can see where we're going, but frankly the wind isn't really favorable. So what we're going to do is we're going to alter our course probably about 30-40 degrees, come off the wind a little bit, and we might go to Kefalonia instead. It's important not to be in a rush to go to Ithaca. If you know the story or the poem, the story of life, one should never rush their way to Ithaca. One should enjoy the journey. Are we enjoying the journey?
Oh yes.
Captain says we're enjoying the journey.
Set a course to Kefalonia.
Aye aye, Captain. Here we go. So the captain has changed her course and we are now heading to Kefalonia indeed instead of Ithaca. And we've had a look on Navally, what we use to find the good anchorages and town keys, marinas, etc. And we saw that in fact some of our friends that we spent winter with in Sicily are in the same anchorage that we're looking at. So we're going to head over there and probably spend a night in a place called Fiscardo. So we're going to head over to Fiscardo and say hello to our old friends on board their boat Eureka. That's Federico, Jana, Roberto and Danielle. See you there, guys. So we've made it to Kefalonia and we've met up with the guys from Eureka. There they are. They very kindly helped us with our shorelines as we were coming in, and now we are super hot, and so Laura's already on the swim platform. How's the water?
Very cold.
Very cold. It's refreshing, that's what we need. Okay, my turn. I'm going. Huh? That's good.
Well attached?
No. It's not going to go anywhere. So while Laura's uploading the episode for this week, I'm having a small walk around Fiscardo here. No doubt about it, it's a popular place and it's beautiful. There's a lot of boats though. I don't know, it seems to me like the kind of place you'd go to be seen rather than enjoy it. It's very, very busy. I think it's a pretty place and it's one of the most popular places here in Kefalonia, but I think one night's going to be enough for us, and then we'll look for somewhere a little bit calmer and a little bit more chilled out.
The Wi-Fi in Greece is terrible. Actually, it works well when you want to download something, but when you want to upload like we do with our episodes, that's terrible. The speed of the connection is really not good. So I don't know, I think next time we'll use our phones again with the 4G because it's a bit quicker.
So while Laura waits patiently with a spritz while the episode uploads, I keep occupied with helping fellow sailors tie up. Story of my life, really.
We are here in Kefalonia in a bay called Fiscardo, and we met some of our friends from Marina de Ragusa. So tonight we're gonna have a nice dinner with them. It feels really good to meet them here, and it's so different from when we used to hang out together in Marina de Ragusa in winter. It's totally different. It's super hot right now and it's really summer. So like you can see, I'm sweating a bit because there's clearly no wind here. It's very protected, no swell, very calm. So normally we should have a good night, except if there's really no wind. I think we might struggle to to sleep, because when it's too hot like that, it's kind of difficult to fall asleep. Talking about the weather, we saw that this week normally we should have temperatures up to 39 degrees, which is quite hot. So I'm not sure we're gonna stay here for a long time, because I would prefer to go to an anchorage where there's a bit more air and protected, but a bit more wind. It's actually quite like a little central bay here. Not really a big fan of it, and a lot of tourists, a lot of touristic boats coming in and out, the ferries as well. And when they come in here, like, it's crowded everywhere, you can't walk, and with that heat, honestly, this is not the kind of place we want to be. We uploaded the new episode as well, so this is something that is done, so we're quite happy with that. So now we can enjoy the next couple of days, relax before the next episode, and that's pretty much everything. Oh yeah, I did a bit of paddle as well, so it was a good day.
Who's a happy admiral?
Me. Because we are sailing, no engine on, and we are doing 5 knots of speed with only 9.2 knots of wind speed apparent, so it's pretty good. We have a nice beam reach. It's really a perfect day to sail, I think.
So we had a nice little sail as we were between Ithaca right here and Kefalonia behind us, but now that we've reached the top of Ithaca, all that southerly is dying away because it's behind that mountain. But let's see, maybe if we're lucky we'll get a few katabatic gusts and we'll have to ease these sheets, but for the time being, bit of motor sailing. But considering we've only got 1500 revs on the engine and we're doing 5.5 knots, I think we're still getting some advantage from the wind, so that's good news. I'm going to have to furl in this head sail.
Okay.
I think it's important to say we don't usually sail with our fenders on deck. We usually store them away. It's just today the sail is so short, we figured we may as well have them out, get around the corner and just throw them overboard once we get to Chione. Wednesday afternoon peak hour traffic.
Right now.
We made it to Ithaca. Ithaca agrees with me. You can see why Odysseus was the king of this place. So you've literally got the seawall here, and on the other side of that is the marina, or the town quay, and here it's so crystal clear, it's just magnificent. Can you see the three mills, the three old mills on the headland over there?
Indeed.
And all those beautiful tall pine trees, you see them everywhere on these Greek islands. So cool, because when you're coming into a bay, you smell them before you see them. It's really beautiful.
It is. And we are really happy that we made it in Kefalonia, and we made it quite well, I'd say so. We moored in between two boats, mid-mooring with the anchor, and we made it the first time. I think Luke did it so well, so I really like when it's smoothie like that and very calm. And
yeah, there was only there was about 6 knots of crosswind, so there wasn't much at all. It was easy. It was
but still,
practice makes perfect.
Indeed. And we had quite the last spot available here, so that was also really nice.
The other option was we do long lining to shore, like you can see these other boats behind us have here.
Right.
But when there's space on the town quay, it's free. You've got all the amenities that you need on the town quay here, so it made sense.
Yeah, and we saw a bit of wind tomorrow night and the day after, up to 24 knots, I think. Yes. Is that what we see?
Yeah, and we need to do a little bit of work. We need to do some bits and pieces, so we'll stay here for a couple of days.
I love the idea.
That doesn't sound too bad, does it?
No.
The Admiral is happy. If the Admiral's happy, I'm happy.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this episode, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Cheers, legends!